Yo, welcome back to the Clean of Hearts podcast. It's your host, Cavalli, aka Pisces with the Drip. And I got another special guest on the line. Now, I'm going to let you introduce yourself. But before you start, I got to say you one of my favorite Frisco players.
Hey, what's
You
up,
feel
dog?
me? Listen, this the reason why you one of my favorite Frisco players. Number one, because you got some of the best weed I ever smoked in my life. And we know I love weed. Number two, you can pull your own. I have never had you call my phone and say, "Hey, Star, where the ladies at?" You always, I come with mine, you come with your own. We go out by ourselves. I leave with mine, you leave with yours. You feel me? Introduce yourself and let the people know who you are.
Man, Prince Shondu, or just Shondu, man. A real Frisconian.
You did. So
Yes, man.
what you got going on right now? What we promoting? I
Oh
don't
man,
want to
right
get it
now
wrong.
right now I'm smoking some of them jarritos and I'm smoking them
Doritos.
contas.
That's exactly what I smoked, and that shit is fire.
Fire right now. I got these
Fire.
contas in
Yeah,
my
so
hand.
it's funny because I got I got a couple of my people from the original King of Diamonds that came on the podcast earlier, and I actually met you at the King of Diamonds in Miami
Exactly.
smoking jarritos.
Yes, ma'am.
You dig? So tonight's episode is about the game and clearing up misconceptions. So if you could name one big misconception that you think people get wrong about it, what would it be?
That in the game as far as what, pimping and macking or being a
Of
player?
course. I mean, you
Okay,
are
yeah.
from the Mecca.
You know. Yeah, you know I'm from out here in the Bay Area.
You from
But
the Mecca.
I think that people get the misconception of it being like a hands-on type of thing, like, oh, you gotta beat a bitch ass and do this and do that, that slap a bitch, that's pimping, or that's he's a Mac for doing that. But really, it's not, because really the game is by choice, not by force. She has to
Exactly.
choose and do it willingly. And if she doesn't, it's really a hands-off sport. That's why
Fact.
sometimes you see men talk with their hands behind their back when they're trying to knock a bitch or something. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because I'm not trying to reach out. It's not a hands-on sport. It's a hands-off sport. And if you can't pull a bitch with your mouthpiece and your mind, then you're not supposed to grab her. Mostly when niggas get physical with a woman or with anybody, is because they get frustrated and they can't convince that person with their mouthpiece.
Exactly. They don't got nothing else to say, so they
Exactly. They
resort to
ran
the
out of.
weakest form, which is violence.
And you're not supposed to do that. Not saying that I haven't been in a situation where I've been fighting with my bitch or things like that, but even then, you shouldn't be putting your hands on a woman, because if you got a mom, or one day you might have a daughter, sisters, you don't want no nigga or whoever they're dating to put their hands on your sister or your mother, or let alone one of your lady friends, something like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you don't want to be cursed with that. You doing that is you putting that in the universe, and then one day you have a baby girl, and then guess what happens?
Exactly. Yo,
You know
I
what I
talked
mean?
about it. I talked about it last night on the intro. I talked about two things. I'll say the second thing first, because I would rather you speak on the first thing. But the second thing that I said was that when we speak of the ism and the pimping, we're not talking about the men who hate women and they're using that shit as an excuse to mistreat women. That's not who we're talking about when we talk about the pimping, the ism, the game, whatever you want to call it. However, one thing that I believe, my biggest misconception for me is, and this is coming from a woman, a lot of people automatically consider the more masculine or aggressive figure as the monster. But in my opinion, a lot of the women in the game are more predatory than the person that's being called the monster, because they seek out and they look for people who already have things established, and they come into their establishment, and 9 out of 10 times, if they got that kind of energy, they fuck some shit up.
You know it. Sometimes some bitches just want to get with a man, and they know he got other bitches, and they just want to come disrupt everything. They come into an establishment where a nigga got 1 bitch or 2 bitches or 3 bitches, and then they like doing little punk shit where they like wanted like, oh, everybody goes to work on Friday. Now she's like, nah, I want to stay in though. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Exactly.
And then if you're like, you know, accommodate her, like, okay, well, you don't feel good, all right, then your bitches is gonna look at you like, oh, nigga, you go hard on us. But this new ass bitch just come in here, don't make no money, no this, and maybe she might have a bigger butt, she might be cuter than the other bitches or something like that. So now she feels like she's entitled.
Yeah, but it's actually disruptive. It's
and fucking your shit up. So that's why you can't just accept any bitch just because she got a few pennies. You know what I mean? Or because she's cute.
I love you, dude.
You know I love
you, dude. You always know the right thing to say at all times. You are one of the most authentic players I've come across. Like, real shit. Like, it is so rare for me to go out with a guy and he's not asking me to fucking drive the fucking boat and get him some bitches. Like, bro, I'm trying to get my own bitches. You get your own bitches.
You got a mouthpiece too. Apply yourself, brother.
The fuck?
And I know when I be out with you, you be doing your thing. So, you know.
Look, you know, I take the easy way out. I be in the DJ booth. So when they come check in with the DJ, I'll be like, hey. Hey, look, matter of fact, last time I was in, I don't think it was going out, and we ran into each other on South Beach. We always run into each other. That's how I know our energies are matched and we supposed to be in the same room. But I was in the DJ booth and you snuck up on me like, nigga, we in here. Well, come in here.
I know. But that's a good way that you're doing it, because I always say, you know, sometimes to knock these bitches, you know, they're always, a lot of bitches are on their toes, especially if they're working and they're getting money already. They already are cautious about motherfuckers. They're kind of not trusting a nigga. You know what I mean?
Look, I went most talk tonight. Girl that have better minutes and say nothing. Be like, damn, dude, nothing. But since we speaking, how you doing?
Yeah, exactly. So no, what I mean by you, the way you position yourself like that with the DJ, you know, the managers, you know, all that, that's a good way to get introduced to another female. Like, oh, this is Star, and then that automatically injects you into the circle of trust.
Facts.
Now they open up a little space in the circle of trust, and the bitch that wouldn't talk to you, now she's like, hey, Star, let's take a shot.
Facts.
Let's do a bump. Who got tree? You know what I mean?
You feel me? Look, it's the Queen of Hearts. You feel me? Like, what I'm trying to get off with this podcast is that it's okay to be real. It's okay to be genuine. Like, I think fake is too popular right now, and I would like to use my voice to, like, I feel like these youngins don't have guidance and they don't have a voice, and they're so irritating and frustrating that a lot of the older people don't want to deal with them. And because I've been young and a short enough time ago. Oh yeah, matter of fact, I can't wait to come fuck with you because I'm off probation, player. I got off 2 days ago.
I don't know why I thought you were in Vegas. Maybe because I seen the number. I'm like, she in Vegas? Okay.
I was in Vegas. Look, I was in Vegas. Look, I went, bro. After I left, after the last time we seen each other, I went cross country by myself, dolo, chilling. And Vegas was fucking cool as shit. I wasn't on the strip, that's why I stayed there as long as I did. Vegas is lit.
Always. I mean,
Vegas is
it gets
lit.
old quick. I lived in Vegas for about a year, and it's cool.
I couldn't do it for too long.
Yeah, nah. Even when I lived there, 2 weeks was my max, and then I had to fly back to the Bay every time.
Thanks. Well, shit, it's a pleasure to have you on the pod.
Yeah, always, man. You know, I'm always ready to get on here.
Let them know
I
where to
thought it was
find
gonna be
you.
on
Let them
video
know
for
where to
some
find
reason.
the jarritos, because if you ain't smoking jarritos, you are not high.
You ain't smoking no jarritos, no conchas, no elbow drop, that
Hello.
Zazamigos.
Hello.
You know how we do.
Always. Hey, I love you, bro. It's been lit. We're going to do another podcast because, you know, we got a lot of shit to talk about.
Sure, we could talk all night on this shit.
Hell yeah. So we going to put some shit together and we going to do an episode with just me and you because I got a couple guests on here and it's lit. It's lit.
Yeah, you always got my vote. You know, I'm always gonna pick up and I'm ready to do it for whatever. You know, a few people on there, just me and you. However you want to do it, I'm always ready.
Well, you know we gotta bring my other favorite Frisco player. It wouldn't be right.
Yeah, it wouldn't be right. You know
That's
what I mean?
who. Yeah. So we ain't even gonna tell him. We just gonna pop out. You know what it is, Shondu. Excuse me, Prince Shondu.
You know. But
It is
Shondu?
Pisces with the drip. Star Cavalli, Queen of Hearts podcast.
Hey, baby, what's going on?
Welcome to the Queen of Hearts podcast.
Well, I'm so happy to be here.
It is a pleasure to have you. I know you as the best house mom ever, but I would like you to introduce yourself to the people and let them know what you do.
Absolutely. My name is Tan, better known as Lady Tangy Tan. I've been in the industry for about 16 years. Funny you say that. I only been a house mom for maybe 2 years.
Oh, shit, so I got it wrong.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I only been a house mom for 2 years. Best decision I ever made. It's more laid back, more relaxed, less responsibility.
Well, let's get into the before because I remember you standing behind that money door at King of Diamonds where you saw me act a goddamn fool many nights. What's the craziest shit you ever seen at King of Diamonds? Let's start there.
Ooh, that is a great question because there's this story that no matter what, it doesn't beat anything. Now, don't get me wrong. They fucking clubs. Everybody know that.
Right.
Everybody knows that. But it was this one, I guess it was like Memorial Weekend or Labor Day weekend.
Right.
And it was
Boosie, wasn't it? Maybe?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah. I don't think it was a Boosie night. But anywho, there was this young lady that I had just hired. So when I hired her, I basically said to her up front, because she was small, petite, and she was of another background from us. So I asked her, like, do not go in the VIP rooms. Don't go in the VIP rooms. So she like, okay. A little fragile girl. So I have to do walkthroughs in the VIP rooms. So I'm walking through and I see this nigga like going ham on this little Caucasian girl, like going ham.
Like consensually or?
I mean, I would basically say yes, it had to be. But the thing that fucked her up was she didn't get her money first.
Oh my God. So that is rule number 1. Get your fucking bag. Jesus Christ.
So when dude ran past me, She gonna run out the VIP room naked, talk about, oh, he didn't give me my money. Mind you, we finna close. Light sun came on. Buddy gone.
Oh my God.
Man, I never forget that. I remember that shit like it was yesterday.
The crazy shit is I think I've seen too many of those situations myself. And every time I have to be the asshole because I'm like, well, what the fuck were you doing, ma'am?
Right, exactly.
And that's why
my
we're doing this podcast today, because I feel like the game has been misconceived. I feel like it's a lot of people that are claiming to be participants of the game that just have no knowledge at all. And a lot of women are being hurt, mistreated, and things of that nature because they don't have the information. Well, so this is an important podcast today. Absolutely.
The thing is, the game's not the same.
It's absolutely not.
The game not the same. Like, they've tarnished what for women is like, they've tarnished it. And to see these girls make the money they make today and they actually think they're making money, I promise you it hurts me to my heart.
Girl, let's talk about it, please, because I hate to see dancers that make $100 to maybe $400 on a good night run around and act like they're really making money, because you and I have both seen women make 10 bands, 20 bands in one night.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And they don't know about that kind of bag. They wouldn't understand.
When I first started working at King of Diamonds had been King of Diamonds for about a year, because it was Crazy Horse first. It was King of Diamonds. They had just, they was doing fight night. Like, King of Diamonds was in its prime when I got there. And
we talking about Terry times?
Yes.
Absolutely. Love you, Terry.
Yes. Love you too, bro. And it's like at the front door, being a door girl or a door lady or however you phrase it.
You was the heart of King of Diamonds to me.
Oh, babe, thanks.
Because you were the first and the last point of contact for the women who were working. So I've never been around you and heard you say anything negative or down anybody. You've always been positive and always treated everybody as equals and with the same respect. And I respect you for that.
Well, thank you. But I do that because, first of all, being in this industry, you got to understand, everybody has went through something in life. You never know what somebody is going through.
Oh, absolutely.
So
I think we got disconnected, or your phone muted. There you go.
Okay. The worst thing I can do is tarnish what they see when they see me.
Yeah.
So I have to, even when my days are fucked up, I have to put on a persona that I love and care about everything and anything that you're going through.
Right.
Like, and I have to uphold that feeling with you no matter what. So, in saying that, it's like these girls, they need people like myself to really try to help them, because sometimes they lost and they don't have any guidance.
I agree with you on that 100%. So if you could give advice to any new dancers or even old dancers, what advice would you give?
Run your checkup, save your money, do what you can to make something with the money that you make. And most importantly, to make that bag, you have to act like a hoe without being a hoe.
Absolutely. I am so glad you said that. So my piece of advice before we close this out, because I got a couple guests, I want to make sure I get everybody in and get everybody's point of view. My advice to you ladies, when it comes to being a dancer, is one, your mental health is important.
Absolutely.
So make sure when you're not at work, you taking very good care of yourself. It's very important that you do that, because the best line ever is make the money, don't let it make you. I've watched this money change so many people.
Yes, transformation.
So many good people, or people that were, we know as good, and we watch them turn into monsters in front of our eyes, including myself. I won't disinclude. I turned into a monster for a little while.
We all been down that road.
Yeah, I've had my monster days as well. So don't anybody think that I'm perfect. But yeah, just focus on your bag, focus on your mental health, mind your goddamn business.
Mind your business.
Mind your business, because
Very important.
I've seen a lot of fights in locker rooms. And a lot of them are because people are not minding their business.
You're absolutely right.
But it was great to have you here on the Clean of Hearts podcast.
I'm glad that you had me as a guest. I appreciate it very much.
Absolutely. Keep bringing to the game what you're bringing to the game. And, just keep representing for the big booty women.
Absolutely. You already know.
I love you, Thizz.
I love you, Star.
All right. I'll talk to you later on the private note. But this was amazing. Clean of Hearts podcast. You got Lady 10, the infamous, and Star Cavalli, Pisces with the drip. We out.
Bye.
Welcome back to the Clean of Hearts podcast. I got another special guest on the show. Let them know what your name is and what you do.
What's up, y'all? This Queen Brooklyn.
BK out. Tell them what you do. What do you do?
So I'm an exotic dancer. I've been dancing in Chicago for almost 6 years.
Okay. So you went from BK to the Chi-Town.
No, I've been born and raised in Chicago. I just took that name because everybody said that it fit me because I sound country or something.
Okay, I can dig it. It's a little confusing, but I get it. So are you are you a pole girl or are you a floor girl?
I'm a house party dancer.
Okay, but the question still stands. Would you say you're better on a pole or working the floor? The house party is like a floor.
I'm better on the
floor. So you're a floor girl. Yeah. So that means you got the gift of gab. You know how to talk.
Yes.
What's the craziest thing you've seen in the game so far?
As in the customer or the dancers?
The you've ever seen in the game. Either or.
Well, I went to a private party, and when we got there, the guy had everybody booked, everybody set. The next thing you know, somebody ran in the back door, and they shot some dude. He was dead on the ground. And then his girlfriend was on the floor, and her leg was bleeding, and she just sitting on the floor drinking, talking about some tell the stripper hoes to come on.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Yo, that's some crazy shit. So basically, it's safe to say that the game is a dangerous place to be at times.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question. If you don't feel comfortable at answering, you don't have to. But have you been under any instruction?
Such
as have you ever had a P, a manager, or anything? Or have you been running solo?
A group, and one of the girls' name was Goddess. She was a porn star. We had wound up becoming the bestest friends. It was supposed to just be business and business only, but she didn't want a group of girls just hitting her up for just parties and parties only.
So would you say she laced your boots, or would you say that she gave the game a black eye?
I said she was finessing. So.
Okay, well, shit. If you have any advice that you could give to a dancer or a participant of the game or somebody that's trying to come in, what advice would you give?
If you got a good job, stick to that. The stripping ain't for everybody.
Right.
It ain't all about the dancing and the body and shit. Point from the beginning to the end. You got to carry yourself a certain way. You're going to meet a lot of veterans that's going to be trying to stab you in the back, trying to play like they really working with you, but they really trying to see what you doing, or they going to teach you the basics of what they did to get back, so you won't outdo them. And then
they always say people want to see you do good, but they don't want to see you do better than them.
Yeah,
would you agree?
That's true. And this industry is real cutthroat, from the promoters to the dancers. I think a person be better working by themselves. Unless, only way you can get somebody help in this industry, they can't be trying to come up too. They gotta just be here just for fun.
They gotta be there to support you. So basically, your support team needs to be people who are specifically there to support you, because if not, it's gonna be a competition. It's inevitable.
Yeah. Even
well,
if you try
it was
not
a pleasure to have you on the Queen of Hearts podcast. Let them know where they can find you on social media and all that good stuff, and we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay, y'all can add me on Instagram at Queen Brooklyn, NY the Dancer. Facebook is a long name, so once you find me on Instagram, then you'll go straight to the Facebook from there.
I've been down long enough, and if anyone has been down long enough, they have found that those are ones that are constantly. You have an idea, but they feel it should be this, and this is not just not one time. This is every other time. Y'all want to eat this? Nah, I want to eat this. Everybody want to eat this, but this person want to eat this. Oh, let's do this song. Nah, let's do this song. Let's do this. Nah, let's do this. Nah, let's do bro. What the fuck are you trying to do? Like, do you not see the order here? And there's a pecking order. There's a pecking order, and you have to respect pecking order. You have to respect the authority above you. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck how thuggish you are. You respect the authority above you. Now let's just say that no one respected the authority above you. Imagine how much chaos it'd be in the streets. If it really was fuck 12, that means you would be literally running around with a gun all day, because that's what you live for. That means you would be breaking shit all day, because that's what you live for. Now, you give a fuck about the authority above you. You get what I'm saying?
They say when you stop learning, you die. So I see everybody always, even me.
You have to.
Even as a master of my craft, I educate myself. Every day I try to learn something new. You don't ever have enough information.
Mind you, I don't even call myself a master of my craft. Like, no cap, so far, and these are on big platforms, I get like 2,000 something streams a day. Now I've been up there for officially all platforms, all nothing but 30, not even 30 days, like 2 weeks. And so far, I'm 1,000 streams a day, 3,000 streams a day on this platform, one on this platform, and so on and so forth. And mind you, I'm in a city full. Everybody wants to be a rapper, but you have to go about it a certain way. You can't want to be professional or go about it ill-professional. It does not work that way. You cannot want to be a basketball player, but you never in the gym. You just go to the games. You just going to the games, bro. That's out. So when I jump out of the studio with other shit that I'm doing that has something to do with music, I wake up every day of my life. Fuck pimping, fuck this, fuck that. I wake up every day of my life because, mind you, let's just say I was a pimp. I'm not a pimp, but if I was a pimp,
me either. Hell no.
Nope. If I was a pimp, my hoes that I had over 90 days,
allegedly
should know what the fuck needs to be done. I don't need to be around that all day. That means I can wake up and worry about the end game. The end game is the greatest part of any hustle. How you gonna retire? If I'm the retirement ticket, that means I gotta spend every second that I can on that retirement. Now I did that. I did that shit for 30 days, and I'm number one on SoundCloud out of my city. They had me next to the Migos. You dig what I'm saying? I outstep niggas in my city that been focused on this shit for years. My big blood brother is G5. I can speak on it now because I am a verified artist of my own. But at first, I crawled and tried to be it under my brother, and then we made it a deal. You know what? We ain't gonna ride off each other because he's fine and all that.
Look, but that was a part of you being a student, so you can't even say.
Right.
Look,
right.
You have, this is exactly what I was talking about. That Pisces shit that I was talking about. Pimpface, you have mastered. When I say craft, I'm not talking about the shit that they believe in. Like, I actually just had an episode about how social media and shit affects your mental health because you got to try to keep up with the numbers and all of that.
I'm talking about, that's why I hide my numbers. If you haven't noticed.
Exactly. So look, they be
deleting everybody knows I get big numbers.
Look, my page get deleted too much to ever have consistent numbers, but niggas know what the fuck going on.
That part.
You feel me?
You know what's going on, bro.
Niggas know what the fuck going on.
You know what's going on, bro. You know who page you on, bro. I ain't gotta have my numbers up there. That's thirsty. That's what numbers are to tell people that you cracking. I'm already cracking. I'm cracking. Thanks. I am a pioneer of a sound that's just coming to the industry. There is no mainstream artist that sound how we sound.
Listen, look. So first I saw the video. You know what my favorite video is. We ain't never got to speak on it. But the second video I saw was when you was looking up with the bandana. And now I don't know what you said, but one thing I know is flow. And that nigga said, ba ba da 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 da. I said, oh my God, this nigga crazy.
Oh, the body flow.
Can you do it real quick? Can you do it real quick?
Yeah, let me see. I think I wrote that one about like 3-4 years ago.
That's my favorite rap.
Stripping business started in Africa, packing the actor with prostitutes. I'm packing their pockets, purses, I'm gassing them. If they ain't got the money to hand of Jesus, I'm slapping them. Holy shit, pimp me with God, my rolly thick because my doughy thick. You niggas fugazi or rolly thick. If you ain't got no bitches, you got no business on Fig Street. I keep my hoes down so hard, gotta dig deep. I'm stumped down, you hear me like 10 feet. Said I'm so stumped down, you hear me like 10 feet. I'm like a monster. My mama told me she chose me. Said her booty in her boobies for Gucci Louis and rubies. Like a movie, I'm playing, I'm stripped up. It's the all-star team, you never get picked up. I'm a beast and I be surprising myself the way I multiply the pussy is multiplying itself. I'm knocking at these bitches, they multiplying my wealth.
Hello.
Some other shit I said. Look, homie, and all of this gold on me. Play a factor in the fact I got all of this gold on me. I'm her guy, she pay me your soul on me, and I'm about to kill a game like a nigga that told on me. On the mission, the bitches treat me like Gotti, because I'm Gotti. I got all of these bitches selling they body. Can't nobody get body. My pimp is Scotty. I'm pimping, I put that on Fig Street. Who the fuck is you niggas kid? All these hoes trying to eat him. My pimping is like a kitchen. Feed a game and watch him eat him. My bottom bitch do the dishes on God. I gotta perform that. Listen, Pimpface.
As a matter of fact, we gonna close it out right here because I think we gave them enough. I gotta give you your own episode. It's a lot of guests on this episode, but you need your own. Right here. My closing statement is I don't give a fuck about no numbers. When you just spit my favorite fucking rap for me on cue when I asked you to, my nigga, you have mastered your craft. You are a master of your craft, sir.
And you know you my favorite. We rock stars for life, man.
You did. We both both Pisces with the drip. You heard me?
You did what I'm saying? We are the first generation of this new generation of black rock and roll. Come on, love. You just we what they got. We what they got. And another thing, you said this was coming. You said this was coming months ago. Look, you told me this was coming months ago. I wasn't even this big. Neither one of us was this big when you had this dream. Nah. You are greatness.
Bro, like, listen, we're both Pisces. The reason why I connect with you is because we both got the same fucking problem. It was like, this nigga's the dopest nigga in the world. And you probably saw some shit I did and was like, yo, this bitch is fucking crazy.
Come on,
But
my
if
nigga,
we believe in, look, if we believe in ourselves the way we believe in each other, it's over. It's over. That's the missing key, bro. That's it right there. I had to figure it out. Like, yo, nah, bitch, I do got it. Cause I be having them thoughts sometimes, like, damn, maybe not. Nah, fuck that, nigga. We got it. You mastered your shit. We masters of our craft. We might not be masters in the game, but we mastered our craft.
This is another compliment I got for you. I have told my managers, I have told everyone, bro, first off, I'm only working with authentication only. And I'm not working with nobody. Why? Because I'm good enough to do all this shit myself. I have multiple styles.
Facts.
Nigga, I'm working with you. You
everything
are
in-house.
authentic. You are authentic to the T. You are just as authentic as I am. And and a lot of my brothers is here that understand what kind of authentication I'm talking about.
Facts.
Church.
Facts. You did. You feel me?
Tabernacle with that one. That's the spirit.
Look, when I told you I was gonna do this, in the back of my mind, I'm like, nah, nigga, you can't do that. And then one day I got mad and I was like, fuck it, I'm doing it. And this is episode number 10. So this is special. You feel me? Like, this is episode number 10. Like, yeah, they keep listen, every time I drop an episode, my fucking Instagram get deleted because I've been talking about some real shit. So when you done, you and your homies listen to the Queen of Hearts podcast. It is the realest, most controversial podcast that is ever going to touch the air. Because the shit that I'm talking about, other motherfuckers is scared to talk about. But I can properly articulate myself and say what the fuck I want to say.
We still have to respect the law above us.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We cannot forget that we are up under this law, though. Like, and I told myself the other day, I wanted to say some wild shit on Instagram. And I'm like, damn, I can't even say that because of who I am. Fuck. Somebody gonna take this shit and run with it.
I started,
like, political shit, certain political shit. We can't say too much shit on because they blackball us, bro. My record company technically was built from my own hands, given to my CEO. You know what I'm saying?
But I watched it, bro. Real shit. Like, I watched it, bro. Like, you been going for a minute. You been going. Like, bro. Yes. Don't stop, bro. Don't even. I love the fact that you're still humble-ish. Because I'm humble-ish. Because I'm going to pop my shit from time to time. Especially if you piss me the fuck off. Once you piss me off, I know calm is out the window. Fuck all that shit, nigga. It's up. And that's how my podcast has been going. Like, this episode is probably the lightest, meaning like in love episode. Cause nigga, I've been going on some shit. Some shit. I got some shit to say.
Good.
And me and you gonna have
so they might.
Hopefully I'm gonna bring you on the podcast so we can do for episode. We can talk about. But this is the introduction for them.
Because what I was gonna do was Power 106 hit me up. They wanted to break the beef between me and a rapper named Gabby out of Oakland. They want to break that story. But you my dog. So what I'm gonna do was, and I'm saying this on record, I'm gonna cancel that one, and I'm gonna give you that one.
Okay, we can do it tonight.
I'm gonna give you that one.
Look, we gonna do it tonight. You and Cali, so you 3 hour. Y'all, it's 7 o'clock, right?
Yes, it is 7:09.
It's 10 p.m. here, but I don't go to sleep. So when time tonight, me and you gonna do that episode tonight. I don't wait. You say go, we going the fuck right now.
Okay, and I ain't gonna crack. That one's gonna reach a lot of numbers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the promotion up on that one as soon as we get off this one.
Say look, we gonna get right now. Send me a picture so I can make a flyer, and we gonna do that episode tonight.
Bet, love.
I'm gonna finish this episode because you actually get excited. You know how we get. We anxious. I can't wait. Now I can't wait. So anybody who ain't ready, the fuck right, it's about to be finita. get it in on this next one, number 11. 11 is a great fucking number.
Okay, so 12, I might be able to get you with him alone, and
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
So this we gonna cover the whole story properly.
Whatever
It's a
time,
war. It's a
tell
war
me go,
over the sound. Me and him got the same sound that he stole from me. You know, but we gonna rock it like
okay, well
this.
look, listen. We gonna end this one off. This is motherfucking Pimpface, cause brother, I got Spotify on here, and I can drop the song. I can play whatever song you like.
There you
we
go.
Gonna top it up.
Drop it on
gotta
Spotify, because I got to deal with Spotify right now.
Absolutely.
Doing commercials.
Episode. This was fucking Pimpface. Close it out, and we gonna get to this next episode, number 11. That's going down the fuck tonight.
Yes, sir. Gift of drip. Game land clean. Clean shit.